So we're gonna look at a Bible character that you didn't even know was there because people have been avoiding the book of Judges like the plague. He's gonna teach us more than most of us are even capable of applying in our lives. His name is Shamgar. This man's country is being taken over. It's not safe outside, but that doesn't stop him from plowing the fields. That doesn't stop him from going to work. Can you imagine his prayers? God, they're taking over the land you promised us. There are waves and waves of soldiers with military training, weapons for war, armor for victory, and what do I have? I'm just one man surrounded, nothing but a long pointy stick. What could I do? Your little bit in God's hands is more than anything the world can throw against you. In the words of Pastor Mike, all I have is all I need. Shamgar was staying out in an open field, him, his ox goad, and 600 Philistine soldiers. And he slaughtered every single one. Look at the impact he had with the tiny bit he trusted with God and the damage that he could do. What can we learn from this? Quick disclaimer, please don't go killing 600 of your enemies with a long pointy stick. That is not the point of this video. Pray for your enemies so that you may be sons of your Father in heaven. Um, but back to the point, before we can turn an ox goad into a weapon of mass destruction, we need to use it to plow. This is the nitty gritty, boring, choresome side of work that you will just want to get out of the way and you just want to avoid. But you have to keep working on your craft. Shamgar couldn't have had that victory from God if he hadn't gone to the field to plow. The next step that I wanted to point out is, God, I don't have a lot, but it's all for you. It's all from you, and so it's all for you, for your glory. In my own strength, I can't last a day, but with you, sorry, I trust everything I have and everything I am, and the rest is up to God. Just imagine what you could accomplish working with God alongside Him and know that His plan for us, His plan for you, is so much more than your wildest dreams. If you believe in God, but you're hungry for more, please go check out Mike Wigner's videos on the gospel. If you don't believe and you've never heard the gospel and you're confused as to why there exists in our modern world a message so important we die for it, or worse, be called bigoted and homophobic, this is not something I would want to change your mind on instantly because Jesus said you got to count the cost. And he said that his followers who love their spouses, children, mothers, fathers more than him are not worthy of him. It might not seem like it right now, but this decision will have the greatest cost depending on what you choose. So I don't want you to convert at the flip of a coin, but I would be so grateful if you just took the time to hear why my money's on the winning side. God would not be holy and perfect and just if he let a bad person like me into heaven. And if you saw my search history, you would agree. It's not just me who's not good enough to get into heaven. It's all of us. We're all in this boat together. But God loves us so much that um, he wouldn't let that be the end of the story. He sent his one and only son, who is innocent and blameless, to die the death that all the rest of us should have. Um, yeah, died the death that I deserve, me being a lying, cheating, porn addicted, short tempered, pretty much jerk. And because of the sacrifice of Jesus, I've been given a new slate, a new beginning. Jesus' sacrifice and resurrection proved that he wasn't just a nice guy, but in fact, the Son of God. I am now not recognized as the bad person I am by default, but now as a son of God, sanctified through the blood. And I think that is it. That was a bit more heavy-handed than I usually get into in my videos, um, especially for an art channel. Theology is not really the expectation set up. Um, but yeah, I hope that that gives you something to think about. And yeah, God bless.